Hiya, welcome to my channel. So that little intro you just saw was filmed last week during the WorldWide Writeathon, and it is the only footage I managed to get for the entire event. I unfortunately was feeling pretty ill last week. I thought I was doing well enough on Saturday to still participate in the Writeathon, but after about 2 hours I decided otherwise and went back to bed. But I was really genuinely looking forward to making a Writeathon vlog, so it is now 1 week later. We're gonna do a weekend vlog in which I do all the things that I was going to do during the Writeathon if I hadn't been ill. If you're not aware of this, the Writeathon is an event that happens 3 times a year in which we do like weekend streams for the entire weekend. The last one was 48 hours long. I participated during one of those streams and we decided to do coordinated costumes in like a witch spacey sort of theme. So this is what I was wearing and I'm wearing it again today. It's also Halloween tomorrow, so it sort of fits. So I have quite a lot of things that I want to work on this weekend, but the first one is I'd really like to get ahead with this one chapter I've been working on. This chapter has been in the works for a while and I was having so many problems with it, and eventually I realized with some help from my boyfriend that the main problem was that my character's taking this really reckless decision and just goes head first into a really dangerous situation, but because I love him so much, I take him out uninjured and basically nothing happens to him. He just has like a couple of scratches and it's just really not realistic. So I've decided that I'm going to change that. It took a lot of willpower for me to make that decision, and now I have to actually write that. I've been trying to tip away at the scenes throughout the week a little bit, but I just can't seem to do it. And I think it's gonna be better if I just take like an entire morning out of my weekend instead and just do it all in one go. I think it's one of those scenes where I just need to get into the right headspace and just write it all. But before I do any of that, I am going to make myself another cup of tea because the one you just saw me make in the intro was consumed a week ago. So that chapter hasn't been going great. It's, I think, 4 p.m. already and I still haven't finished it. I think I've done about 2 hours of writing total throughout the day. I spent most of it just... I don't even know what I was doing. The days just sort of disappeared. Also, when I say I've been writing for 2 hours, I spent one of those hours sort of fiddling around with the outline and figuring out how the changes that I'm doing for this chapter are gonna affect the outline for the rest of Act 3 that I'd already written. Those changes aren't even that significant. Like, I already had an injury happening in this chapter. It was just like a really tiny, like, couple of scratch marks sort of injury versus like an actual serious injury like I should have really had from the beginning. So like, there's really not that much to change in the outline. I'm just using that as a way to procrastinate actually hurting my characters. I did manage to make some progress on writing the actual scene, but I made it up until just before the point where my character gets hurt and then I stopped writing. And I don't think this was even because I don't want to hurt the character. I just got fed up with it and wanted to stop, and my boyfriend took me out on a walk because I wasn't feeling very well. I've been feeling kinda like, I want to say burnt out, but I also don't want to say burnt out. I don't know, like, part of me wants to think that I'm just tired and that like I'm still recovering from being ill, but like, I think this has been going on for longer than the time that I've been ill for. I don't really know what to do about that because I have all of these ideas coming up for Christmas and videos that only make sense if I make them before the end of the year. But at the same time, I just don't seem to have the energy to make them anymore, and that makes me really sad because I really want to make those videos and I'm really excited for them. But anyway, we've come back from a walk and I think I've got about an hour or so before we're gonna have dinner, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and push myself to work on this chapter for another hour, and then after dinner is like my cut-off time, and I have something else that I want to work on. So last Sunday was my sister's birthday and I was gonna make a painting for her. Obviously this is now a week late, but like, it's the sort that counts, right? But I do want to get that done this weekend, so like, I am stopping myself from writing now and I'm going to change to that after dinner. I think if I get the sketch done tonight and then I don't write tomorrow morning and I work on that, I should be able to finish that tomorrow. It's just really frustrating because I don't want to leave the chapter like halfway through and then not touch it again until next weekend, but I get a feeling that I'm not gonna be writing tomorrow because I've got so much else on my list. So yeah, let's sit back down, see if I can get it done in the next hour, and then change to art. Hi, yeah, happy Halloween. Hold on. Now it's Halloween. I just about managed to finish the sketch last night. Kinda, sort of happy with how it turned out. I still think the people could have gone better. And it's not like I've literally spent the entire year doing anatomy courses to get better at drawing people, but... So it's super rainy this morning, as you might be able to hear in the background noise. And it's just so cozy. I just want to be here with a blanket and paint. So that's what we're going to be doing this morning. I am a little bit stressed because I thought I was streaming at 3 p.m, but turns out because the time have changed in Europe, but not in the States, I'm streaming at 2 p.m, so I've got an hour less than I thought I did. So I am going to get straight into painting and try and actually finish this in time because I've got so much stuff to do today.
Did you mention that, by the way?
I have not mentioned that.
Yeah, just saying, the only reason you're able to do this right now is as a result of my genius.
I'm also being pressured to give a very special thank you to my boyfriend for fixing my I think he's run out of things to show.
Yeah.
I'd also like to give a very special shout out to my boyfriend for helping me fix my tripod, because that was one of the reasons I didn't vlog last weekend. And also he was right about what type of nut we needed and I was wrong. Happy?
I'm never happy.
So the next thing that I am doing today, and that was like the reason I was trying to rush through everything, is we are doing a Halloween stream. As you can see, I am running late, so we are multitasking. I am dressing up as Daenerys with the slight modification of Mother of Dinos instead of Mother of Dragons for obvious reasons. So I gotta braid my hair, and I'm doing like the laziest possible costume. Basically just like some random shirt that's white and sort of looks vaguely like one of her dresses, but really not. And then I am going to be adding like the silver necklace to it because her dress has a little silver piece. So I'm putting like a necklace on sort of to imitate that, even though it's, you know, it's close enough. And that's basically my entire costume, that and the braided hair. I did not want to get a wig because I'm never gonna wear it again after the stream. And then I'm thinking of putting like a dinosaur like on my shoulder, but I have less than an hour before we go live and I have not figured out how to do that yet, so I'm going to have to look into that. I'm thinking if I just like put some yarn like beneath it and attach it to my bra or something, that might be the easiest way to do it. Hopefully that's not gonna be a complete disaster. Really not trying very hard with this costume, which I'm hoping is gonna be okay because I know that Danny's doing like a really cool costume. And I think Violet's costume is gonna be amazing as well. I have no idea what Crystal's doing, but probably also gonna be amazing, realistically. And I'm just gonna turn up with braided hair and a dinosaur on my shoulder. If you aren't subscribed to Crystal already, I will leave a link to the stream and her channel below. Obviously, by the time this video goes up, that stream will have already happened. I am really struggling with this one. What the hell am I doing? I promise I know how to braid my hair, it's just not working right now. I should have used the mirror instead of my camera because I can't really see what I'm doing that well. It's fine, it's close enough. I think that's okay. I think the back is like a complete disaster and just feeling it out, I don't even think it's centered, but...
It's not.
Is it not?
No.
It's not centered or it's not a disaster?
Both.
Thank you. Okay, so let's do the rest of the costume and then I will show you what I'm looking like. I think that looks kinda cute if I could actually attach it, which I didn't think through. And last, but most importantly, I have chosen honey custard for the honor of going on my shoulder, just because honey custard was named after Dany, and Dany is a chaos queen, so I think this is the most appropriate dinosaur for today's event. Hopefully she actually stays on my shoulder more or less by herself.
Good luck getting this thing off you.
Or you can help with that too.
Ah, no. I think you misunderstand.
Worst case, I'll just have to hold it for the entire stream. Can you go through it? Do you think you could get me, like, do this again with a much larger piece? And actually don't do it on the pole, do it like back here? So how did you spend your Sunday? What are you doing?
So you can throw it underneath your hair?
No, I was gonna do it to the, here.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going for the opposing bra strap.
No, I don't think the bra has enough support for the two of us.
The two of us? Okay. Wobble around a bit.
That's actually not bad, look at that.
Works very well, you've got to admit.
Yes, the tripod is beautiful, thanks.
The reason is the nut has a gasket on the inside thread that prevents it from coming undone. It's very good. It's called a lock nut.
I am sorry I criticized the lock nut.
Initially she wasn't a fan of this because she wanted to be able to undo it, but then I said, well, why not just tighten it to an extent and then move the tripod as you wish, which is what she's doing now, and it seems to work very well.
This is not staying on, but otherwise, I am happy with this. She moves around when I move my hair around, which could be cool.
Hello and welcome. I am the Queen of Hearts, just vampire version, because I like vampire teeth, so I'm using them. Queen of Hearts adjacent.
Hi, I'm Violet, but today I'm Freddie Mercury, the ultimate queen, if we're all going to be Chaos Queens today.
Hello, I am Daenerys Targaryen, Queen of the Andals, not Mother of Dragons, I am Mother of Dinosaurs, and this is little Honey Custard, who will be sprinting with us today.
And I am Keyleth, voice of the Tempest and leader of the Air Ashari.
So you'll be pleased to know that little Honey Custard actually managed to stay attached to my shoulder for the entire stream, which I think is amazing. And yeah, it's 5 p.m, so I think for the rest of the evening I'm just gonna try and get a head start on editing this vlog and maybe do some beta reading afterwards. So I'm just gonna wrap this up here. I hope that you had a fantastic Halloween. I am so sorry that this video is like 2 weeks after Halloween, realistically, because let's be honest, I'm not getting this edited by Wednesday. But I hope you're having a wonderful week and a wonderful month and a wonderful NaNoWriMo if you're doing that at the minute. Honey Custard would like to wish you good luck, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.